Good morning on out there. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. I just had to come on here because it was funny um, listening to Corey. I listened in on his show that he did last night. So when I woke up this morning, I'm listening to him address um, the things that he's saying about people were saying about him as far as putting that pedo word on him, right? Now, to be fair, all the way fair, I'm not gonna put that on that man. Do I find what you was saying about, certain situations with little girls and I find that to be repulsive. But am I gonna put that on your name to say that you's a pedophile? No, I won't do that, right? But it was interesting to me that I heard you on your show say, man, maybe sometimes I do go too far, blah, blah, blah. And you apologize to Darlene on the back end. But my thing is, why would you apologize to her on the back end when you did all that on the show? So to me, I felt like that was just some bullshit right there in itself. But I guess you got to take his word for it to say that he actually apologized because Darlene is still on the show. Y'all double tap that screen to give old JB2 Reactions a like, please and thank you. Double tap the screen. I'm on the vertical live. Like I said, I'm not going to go over that video because, like I said, I'm not going to put that on Corey. Excuse me. As far as him, just because of some comments that he said, I'm not doing that. Because I also understand how the media can spin it in a way that's not in your favor just for public outrage. I understand that completely. So again, I'm not going to slander that man like that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of content creators talk about it. But again, if you asking me to have outrage about some rude, uncouth, unsavory comments, then that means I got to call him out every single time he says some rude, uncouth, unsavory things up out his mouth. Shit. Hell, I don't approve of him calling women bitches unprovoked. Now that may sound a little crazy, but what I mean is, hey, good morning, Rachel. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. I don't condone a man calling a woman a bitch, but then who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that woman did to that man to make that man even call a woman a bitch. It's inexcusable though when you overdo it. You feel what I'm saying? When you overdo it and just recklessly call a woman a bitch, I feel that's over the top. Especially if you're not dealing with that woman in an intimate way, y'all don't have a relationship like that with each other. Why even go there? Good morning, Tanya. Well, John Starks, I ain't no follower. I'm my own man. I'm a leader in my own right, and I don't allow just because I see it on the internet that to make it true. You know, it will be a lot of things that I will just overlook because I understand too that when the media wants you and they want to put certain things on your damn name, they most definitely got the resources to do it. And that's just what it is. Everybody knows that you cannot beat social media. And Corey Holcomb still trying to like explain his way about that shit. It's hilarious to me at this point. Bro, we saw the video. Now, even though you may not have been charged, that perception of you coming across, oh, you talking about Darlene. Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's on Darlene, though, to be honest with you. If she still want to go along and get along with Corey, then, hey, that's entirely up to her. She a grown-ass woman. You know, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't be around no goddamn Corey and him talking to me like that. Hey, good morning, Angie. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope all is well. You know, I'm surprised, in my opinion, that I know she saw that pic. I mean, I know she saw that video of Corey going upside that woman's head. That's what I'm really shocked about, that Darlene would even want to keep associating herself with Corey, knowing that he did strike that woman. I don't give a fuck all that you talking about, you muffed the woman and all that other shit. No, you struck that woman. You cannot in sound mind think that people with common sense that can look at that video and you keep saying that you muffed that woman. No, you hit that woman and it was caught on video. I believe, in my opinion, Corey Holcomb is scared for real. Because like I said, when the media wants you gone and they want you to get the fuck on, trust me, they will. Reggie Reg, what's the word? Yeah, big time media. And just because you ain't got deals with HBO and, you know, these major labels or whatever the case may be, that still don't mean that they can't really get you the fuck up out the way. I feel like you telling people on your show that you apologized to Darlene on the back end that's not a sincere apology, in my opinion, because you did what you did to her on the show. So how come you couldn't have made a formal apology right then and there in front of everybody, letting everybody know, yes, I went too far with the rap. No, I should have never disrespected Darlene like that just because she wouldn't hold up a funky ass shirt of you going at Anton Daniels. Man, that shit then completely died out. People then moved on from that shit. Is you for real? I don't know too many content creators is still talking about you, Corey Holcomb, and Anton Daniels. I mean, it had its time. But that shit is over with. People has moved on to other content. Like Glorilla's sister tearing up the goddamn internet. And boy, they roasted her about admitting it. Oh, we gonna get into all that later on. When I go over that interview that Skinbone gave to Glorilla's sister, oh shit. Boy, I'm talking about they already clowning her about that shit. Yes. They clowning the fuck up out of Glorilla's sister. I'm still trying to figure out what made her even, like, admit that type of shit, though, like that. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how people on the internet is going to run with it. And they only going off of what you said. That's crazy, right? She getting mad at people on the internet for going off of what she said. You want to play a victim. Y'all going too far with that. No, you should have. You said it. But like I said, we gonna most definitely go over that content after I get off of work. We gonna go over that. And I got some body cam footages that I'm gonna go over with y'all and give my reaction to as well. So what's going on, people? Happy Wednesday. Is everybody good? Everybody good up in the chat? Please double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen, on this vertical live. Please give JB2 Reactions a like for this vertical live stream. Come on, man. Why you start driving all slow? EV, what's the word, EV? Happy Wednesday to you, bro. Hope all is well with you on this Wednesday morning, man. On my way into the plantation right now. Man, no, I ain't got no sympathy for him though, EV. I'm not willing to put that type of word on a black man like that, especially him not even having that on his record, because you can easily look him up. So again, I understand that Corey say the most outlandish things about his mouth, but I do understand that he says it for shock jock value and to get clicks and likes and monetary gain from off the things that he says about his mouth. Trust me, I get it. And that's why I try not to jump out the window so hard, because yes, he is a comedian. Yes, I do understand that, but I ain't gonna front. Certain jokes don't even land with me though, no matter how much of a comedian you is. Them comments that you made about them kids and has legal up in wherever the fuck you was, like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you on the internet talking about another country and you was there and it's legal for you to date a 13-year-old. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I didn't even understand the context of why you were saying what you were saying. So it's like, man, fuck all that. But again, I do understand that the internet will take that little clip of what he said and make a whole big stink about the shit. That part I most definitely understand. So I'm just not going to join in like that with everybody to be like, oh, well, yeah, he said it, but why would he make a joke like that? Yes, all them questions that's validated. I get it. Why would he be talking about some things like that? Even if he was joking, why tell jokes like that? Damn, why tell? Oh, Lord. But again, you know, it is what it is. I had to realize a long time ago, y'all, that some of these people uh, on this internet, some of it to me can be real, but then most of it is just fake as fuck. And it really is up to y'all to decipher what's real and what's phony. Because trust and believe, I be doing the same thing. Now, if I really thought that Corey was like that, I'd be the first one that had made some live streams to talk about it. But again, I'm not going to sit up here on my platform, regardless of what I think. I'm not going to jump out the window on the man. Man never did nothing personal to me, so I'm not going to come over here on my channel and have fake outrage about nothing. Now, I will say this. If Darlene accepts his apology on the back end and didn't care about him doing it on the show, then again, yeah, it's my opinion that I wish he could have did it in front of everybody and made a formal apology to Darlene. But hey, if Darlene accepts it, then I'm not going to give no more outrage to no shit like that. It is what it is. You know, I mean, look, you can't sit up here no matter how you may feel about the situation, you ain't that person. So again, if that person accepts it, then I can most definitely just move on and not trying to come with it and try to spin all these different narratives and shit like that. Exactly, Evie. I can't, man. That shit don't make no sense to me to have more outrage than her. Hell no. That's some bullshit. That's straight bullshit. The person that's going through it is supposed to have all the outrage. Now, yeah, other people can feel a way about it and speak their opinion. I'm not saying that. But ain't no way in the fuck if she telling that, yes, he apologized for me for that rap. We got over it. The end. Then there's no need for me to even like make a show about it or bring it up. Like, you know, no, I'm not doing that at all. No, I most definitely know how to move on. And thank the Lord for this warm weather that we is about to get, ladies and gentlemen. After today, we will be staying in the 50s, and at some point, we're going to get up to 60 degrees. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. Now, right now, it's 27 degrees. It's, you know, it's moderately cold, but like it ain't over the top. And it's supposed to reach up to like 42 degrees for the day. Yeah, springtime, EV. It's literally right around the corner. Yeah, February this month gonna go quick. Right, I'm with you on that, EV. As long as it's not negative, I don't give a shit. I can deal with it like we always do. You feel what I'm saying? But when it's negative, man, you don't be wanting to go through all that. Insatiable. Good morning. Good morning. God bless you, bro. Hope all is well with you on this Wednesday morning, man. Appreciate you sliding through. So yeah, man. You know, yeah, it's a lot of things going on with Corey. You got a lot of podcasts. Excuse me. You got a lot of podcasters that's going at Corey. He called that man Fruity Button. I say, man, can't just say the man name. Damn. Then he got to talking about Joe Budden beat on women. And I say, well, where's the proof of that? Like, you don't even like it when people saying that about you, even though we just saw a video of you going upside that woman's head. But you want to say that Joe Budden is sitting up here beating on women? Okay, so where's the video? Oh yeah? Now I didn't hear nothing about that though, Insatiable. I ain't know his stand-up was getting. Yeah, you right about that shit, KTC. The truth don't matter. They could just say it and it's the truth. You ain't lying about that. Boy, you ain't lying about that. All they got to do is just say it. And it's true. And people gonna go and run with it. It don't matter if you do show the proof. Ain't that some shit, KTC? I be feeling sometimes, what's the use of calling out a motherfucker online when all they gonna do is just say something to the crowd that makes them believe them for some odd reason, and then the people will go along with the lie before they even go along with the truth, even when you show them. Even when you show them. So in my mind, it's like, man, I'm not going through none of that. You can have it. Cause I'm not going back and forth with no motherfucker, even if I know you done told, you ain't telling the story straight, fuck it. You can have that shit. It ain't even worth my time and energy to go back with a motherfucker that I know that's lying. I know you lying. People don't give a damn about the truth. People act like they do, but no, they don't. Shit, hell, I'ma always give a fuck about the truth. I'ma always give a fuck about the truth. No in between with me. No, ain't no in between with me with the truth. But I also know that certain things just ain't even worth it for you to even point out to nobody. It's like, look, if you was there, you know what the fuck happened. No, now I totally agree with that though, KTC. No, you never gonna agree with the lies. Hell no, I don't agree with nobody, man. Look, I don't even want to get all off into it that way, but look, I laugh at this point when I hear people rewriting history. I just sit back and laugh. I'll be like, boy, look at this shit here. No, it's really no point. It's like you just wasting your time because, again, it's, you know, people in their mind, it's just the internet. This is for entertainment. Why you taking this so seriously? No. Look, don't nobody like to be lied on. Don't nobody like it when they don't tell the story straight. I'm sorry. When you're not telling the whole entire story and you're leaving bits and pieces on now, it's like, man, I tune the fuck out. Like, all right, so you ain't gonna mention this part of it right here, but you ain't gonna mention this part right here, but you gonna gloss all over that and get to the part where it fits your narrative. It's like, all right, cool. Whole time I'm sitting back thinking, so yeah, that's why they don't want a motherfucker like me around. They don't want a motherfucker like me around to be talking about certain shit. And I'm telling you, so I get it. Cool. I'm going to talk about other shit. Yeah, I'm going to talk about other shit. No, you ain't got to worry about me trying. You can have it. Now, I ain't got to agree with no lie, but still, you can have it. Okay. All right. That part right there, KTC, that part right there. Boy, that shit funny than a motherfucker, ain't it? You got motherfuckers that's playing both sides. All type of shit going on. It's like, man, all right, man. All right, just let old Johnny Blaze just stay the fuck up out y'all way and be great. Shit, just be great. Fuck it, man. Fuck that shit. Look, I'm here to entertain, inform, and to make monetary income off the content that I provide. Again, certain things is just not worth it to even point out. To even if you trying to correct the person with respect, that shit don't matter. No, it don't matter about how much respect you come with even pointing out some shit that a person may have missed. It don't matter about that, because then they're gonna be looking like you trying to beef with them, and you calling me a liar and all that old goofball shit. Man, again, you can have it. I'm not gonna fight with you with your story. Hey, whatever you need to do to keep your audience engaged, hey, okay, fine, right? And that's why I choose not to go back in the past and talk about any of that fuck shit. No, I refuse. Pointing out this, pointing out that. Man, fuck all of that. Exactly. So, right. So it don't even matter if I do come with the truth, though, KTC. These lousy sons of bitches don't even like me any goddamn way. They don't like me. These people that swear up and down, they got morals and they stand on something. When the motherfucker actually put the truth on now, they turn the blind eye. Oh, I don't watch him. No, I don't watch him. Whole time though, KTC, they is watching. The whole time they is watching. But they can't let they buddies know that they watching those. So they got to keep it, they gotta keep saying, oh, I don't watch him. I don't see nothing he says. Yes, the fuck you do. Stop lying. You lousy sons of bitches, we all watch each other. So I don't even know why the fuck motherfuckers gotta even lie about that type of shit. The fuck, like, man, like these motherfuckers just don't quit, don't they, with the lies though, KTC, it is funny. These motherfuckers will blatantly sit up here and lie right to your face and say, oh, I don't watch no Johnny Blaze. I don't watch that punk. I don't watch that Fruitcake 35. Whole time they in the motherfucking clouds listening to every goddamn word I say. Because why? They want to run back and tell, Oh, he talking about you. Oh, 86. Oh, Biz. Yeah, Johnny Blaze is over there. Man, please. It's always going to be some cronies in the clouds listening to old Johnny Blaze because they ready to go back there and say, oh, I done said some shit. Shit, somebody in the chat tell me where I'm lying at. Them motherfuckers is so desperate to know if I am talking about it. Look, they can see the title, right? And if they see I'm actually talking about what I say, they leave. But they always gonna have that one straggler that's gonna stick around to see if I backslide and talk about a motherfucker. So they can hurry up and go back. Oh man, Johnny Blaze was saying this, he was saying that. And that's why I have rules up in my chat, ladies and gentlemen. That's why if I'm not talking about an individual, unless I mention their name, then they fair game. And then, yeah, you can say their name all in the chat. But if I don't mention a content creator's name, please don't mention them up in the chat. I say that for a reason. I really do. Because I understand how the game is. Just because I may not have said nothing negative, but because somebody didn't type that shit up in the chat, a motherfucker would start a beef just like that. For somebody else in the chat mentioning the content creator's name in a negative way. Somebody tell me why I lied at. And that's how a lot of beefs get started. It gets started from the chat because these nosy sons of bitches be in the clouds, they looking in the chat, and even if I'm not talking about them, ladies and gentlemen, they will still hold me accountable for what the people in the chat is saying. Ain't that some shit? I understood that from day one. That's why I don't allow people, unless I say their name first. Shit. KTC say, what I just say is facts though. Boy, I'm telling you, boy. You want to really get some shit started with another content creator? Allow your chat to go wild and just say the most outlandish shit. And that content creator would make a beef up with you so quick. You don't even know where the fuck it came from. You like, man, I ain't even said nothing bad about you, man. Oh, but you letting your chat talk about me. You letting your chat slander my name. Hey, good morning, Frankly Dog. At this point, people have done dirt. So no, people not talking about anyone because they dislike someone else. Yeah, that's crazy in itself, KTC. If I don't like you, then guess what? Guess what, KTC? I ain't gonna even talk about you, period. If I don't like you, think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you really don't like an individual, then why are you talking about him? If I say I truly don't like an individual, trust and believe, ladies and gentlemen, y'all ain't gonna hear me too much keep bringing him up. Just like what I told Armando when I went up there and I hear this panel. Yes, I already just spoke on the Biz situation, but I wasn't gonna beat the drum on that. I wasn't gonna sit up here and talk about him every day, because in real life though, I don't have a problem with Biz, and I've been said that long time ago. I'm never gonna agree with what he did in his past, but again, that is still in his past. I understand completely on the stigma of being on a sex registry. A lot of people most definitely is going to be turned off with that. But I'm never, me personally, I know I'm a content creator. I know I'm supposed to put my feelings aside and all that other shit. But it don't have nothing to do with feelings with me when it comes down to that. I'm not willing to sit on no panel with no one that has been on the sex registry or have any type of sexual predator crimes on their record. I can't do that shit. And I stand on that. Give a damn about the content that goddamn bad. Hey, good morning, VSC. How you doing? Good live stream this morning. Yeah, KTC, I wish I would sit on my goddamn channel and look, again, laughing at him in passing when he do some crazy ass shit. That's one thing. But I don't have no outrage with that man like that. Again, I dislike what he done in his past, but then that's gonna be the end of that. I don't have no hatred in my heart for that man. I just don't, I don't want to talk about him like that. For the people that do, salute to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But I know when to stand down and just mind my fucking business when it comes down to that shit. No, I'm not. No, I just know how to stay in my lane, and that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. Yeah, just stay in my goddamn lane, mind my business when it comes to that, and everything will be everything, you know. Now again, for those who want to beat the drum and talk about Biz or whatever the case may be, like I said, salute to you. But it ain't like I'm about to jump on nobody's side and be all up in the chat and talking about some, you know, I'm me personally, no. It's okay for me to sit on the sidelines and just look at it and have fun and just laugh at it. To me, man, I don't know, Insatiable, but it ain't gonna work. Hell no, KTC. I mean, when I say I beat the drum on that, look, after I told everybody, if you talk about the 1-2 punk, you will get paid. And would nobody talk about him but me? You think I gave a fuck? I made the money off of that punk for real. Look, I can't speak for nobody else, but oh, he was my motherfucking golden goose. I said it then and I said now. That motherfucker was working YouTube happy packs for old Johnny Blaze. Yes. He was working YouTube happy packs. Yeah, he was working them happy packs for old Johnny Blaze. Yeah. And guess what? And people was picking up what I put down. Now, for the ones who didn't, okay. Bye. Bye. Shit. So, right, KTC, I would never, me personally, no, I would never, because then I would be a hypocrite to even talk on it when I did the same thing. So that's why I know that people need to realize that I understand it completely, and that's why I stay the fuck up out of it. And I don't go along to get along just because this person got a real issue with them. That don't make me have that same issue. Hell fuck no. No, I ain't got the same issue as another person that feels he's been done wrong on a personal level. Now, I'm the last person to sit up here and act like I don't understand that. Shit, motherfuckers talking about, oh, you assessing over passion. Oh, you talk about passion every day. You can't talk about nothing else? Nope. Get the fuck out. No, I can't talk about nothing else. All I want to talk about is passion. Give a fuck about what you thought. Get the fuck out of here. Don't try to tell me what else to talk about and I'm obsessing over a man and all this and that when you got motherfucking damn D obsessing over talking about TJ and shit. Every goddamn day, premieres, day, I'm talking about every goddamn day. Like, come on, man. And you want to talk to me about over-assessing over a motherfucker? Man, you better get the fuck up out of here. No, you kiss my ass. And I mean that shit. Motherfuckers, I got paid off of obsessing over talking about passion. And I got paid real good. The fuck? Like I'ma just do that for the free? No. Oh no, I didn't do nothing for the free. No. I talked about that punk every goddamn day because he was supposed to have been shamed. And you get that fucking personal with me and you take it off of YouTube with me, man, all the gloves is off. But that was the old me. The new me don't even entertain that no more. You know, that was the past. We in the here and now and moving towards the future. Again, I don't have no hatred in my heart for nobody. It ain't that deep. It's just YouTube. If you don't want to listen to somebody talk about you or whatever the case may be, you just ignore them and you keep it moving. And that's exactly what I do. I ignore people and keep it moving. If you're not in my best interest, all you trying to do is just be a negative individual to try to bring me down. No, I'm going to get you the hell away from me real quick. I have no time for the nonsense. I'm getting too old for that bullshit in the first damn place. I have no room and no time in my life for negative BS, period. If you're not looking to laugh, if you're not looking to have constructive conversation, then don't come over here. I'm not here to argue with nobody. Yup, whatever you said about me, bye. Hey, good morning, Uncle L. My numbers is starting to climb up little by little. You feel what I'm saying? Because why? I just switched over the content. And I stuck with it and I did not fold under pressure just because I wasn't having a lot of people up in my damn room. I don't give a fuck about that. No, I don't give a fuck about that because you know why? I want others to come in my chat and feel comfortable to be able to chat. I want new people to come in and check out different content that I lay out. Ain't that the whole point of being able to evolve, reaching out to a different audience? That's exactly what the fuck I'm trying to do right now. Reach a different audience. Now my people that's gonna stick with me, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about reaching out to a different audience that will come in the chat, talk, chop it up. They can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And I must say, it's working. I must say, it is most definitely working, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to y'all that stuck through with me, and when I changed the content all the way. I do appreciate y'all. Cause y'all most definitely stuck it out with me. And now it's starting to bring new people over to the channel. And that was the whole plan in the first place. That was the whole entire plan in the first place, is to bring new people in. Carlos, what's the word? Wait a minute, hold on, Insatiable. Oh, okay, yeah, appreciate that slap on the neck. Appreciate that slap on the neck, Insatiable. God bless you, bro. Yeah, I just saw it now. I appreciate that slap on the neck, bro. Yeah, I just got it. I just saw it. So yeah, man. But I will be coming back later on StreamYard, y'all. I will be going over the Skin Bone interview with Glorilla's sister. That's gonna be after 4:30. So y'all make sure to be there. And I got some body cam footages that I need to go over as well. So salute to y'all, man. Happy Wednesday to everybody once again. Hope all is truly well. Y'all enjoy y'all day, and I will see y'all later on StreamYards at 4:30. See y'all later.